So in case you missed it, Bonnie Blue did her worst stunt yet in what might be Dracula's mansion, and worst of all, she didn't use protection. I'm not really exaggerating either. The footage of this was genuinely satanic.
Hey boys.
And we'll cut a long story short, this atrocity has allegedly resulted in a pregnancy, which I probably didn't need to tell you. There's a few problems there. First, obviously, is the father, and it's not a great room. At the end of the day, though, one of these does have to be the father.
Hey boys, what do we think of condoms? And what do we think about cream pies?
It's going to be a lose-lose no matter who it is, so with that in mind, you can just kind of spin the bottle. That's exactly what they did as well. They did a lucky dip to work out who the dad was going to be.
Are you ready, boys?
And compared to where we're going, this was actually the happy first act. Obviously, it is Bonnie Blue, it's going to get dark, and I probably don't need to tell you that. The first real point of contention, though, was whether she was actually pregnant, and I'm surprised, because that would mean Bonnie Blue lied to us. She actually broke the news via a YouTube video, and that is about as ceremonious as it's going to get.
Guys, yeah, definitely pregnant, like fully pregnant. So it's like half pink, half white. Kind of looks like a drumstick, actually.
That might be a premonition, according to basically half of people on TikTok, because it's fair to say a lot of people aren't optimistic about this, because it is Bonnie Blue. Group project, 30k likes, another 52k likes there, another 20k likes there. People were farming this very successfully. And you can understand why people didn't take this seriously. The announcement, for example, did get very absurd.
So, guys, I'm at the clinic. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite hard. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I think I might be missing a few organs. But that might be from the 1,057 men I took last year, so that's a problem for another day.
The fact the doctor is wearing a ski mask tells me all I need to know. This is all a big BS publicity stunt. And it is kind of funny that people needed to see that to be skeptical, but, you know, she did, in fairness, actually address this in the video.
Oh, and guys, my doctors agreed to wear blue ski masks.
Hello. This was, though, where it started to get really dark, because you go back on her Twitter on that date, you can actually see this was a pre-planned kind of event that she did. She was making content for a private page, and if you're pregnant, then I don't know about that one. Again, though, this was the entry point, because it has, as it always does, got a lot worse. In the last week or two, she's actually gone to Cancun.
Hey boys, I'm in Cancun spring break and I want to break yet another world record.
First thought, she needed a bit of a rest. She was finally going to like put down the camera. Obviously, though, that wasn't the case, and she'd tell you that herself.
So this weekend, if you turn 18 at the night, come and see me and I can make my most barely legal video, yeah. And you can leave your V card. Me. Oh. And that's not the only thing inside of me.
So straight after landing, she was already pregnant baiting, and I think that might be the point of the whole thing. By the way, it is disturbing that this is like a hook for people. She clearly knows that this is going to bring in more subscribers if she baits this, so yeah, it's not worth thinking about. She then effortlessly began to do what she does best, though, be the worst person in the world.
Hey boys, I'm in room 4462. And these two have found their way and they're about to find my...
So yeah, she started off with the tier 1 videos. This extra don't look happy. Whereas she Cancun, I can imagine the minimum wage there is pretty low. So the point is, by her standards, again, this one is pretty tame, although she did continue to make more. And clearly the hook here is that she's trying to convince people she is indeed pregnant.
These two boys are about to take me to Paris. Yes, I'm pregnant, but I really want to give my baby a twin.
Yeah, she might need better extras if she's going to pull this one off, because he can't even take it seriously in the video itself. Looking at the comments, though, and we're going to get into this more, there seems to be like this weird shift going on. There is an influx of comments like this one, "No one can make me hate you." Ever since she announced the very real pregnancy, she seems to have psyoped like half the population.
Because just as we were starting to really warm up, we were liking the day in the life content, the get ready with me's, and now the pregnancy content, like us women, we're here for it. Majority of us, we were warming up to you.
It really can't be overstated how many people are now championing her, and it's so weird. She's really sweet. I don't know why everyone gives her hate. I feel bad for her. Ironically, though, in that video I've just shown you, it did take a bit of a turn, because people have started to realise this might not be real.
It's a strap-on belly. It's a strap-on belly. You literally have women on your comment section talking about miscarriages and abortions and how awful pregnancy can be. They're relating to you and you're lying.
And again, it is funny that it took a blatant prosthetic for people to come to this conclusion. She responded after being caught out, and she might have overdone it a little bit.
I've got my bum and I'm about to go on a jet ski. Because yes, I can afford jet skis, yachts, fancy villas and lovely food whilst you're struggling with your beans on toast.
Enjoy having your kids that are complete and utter chavs.
So this one rattled her just a little bit. And it would be funny too if it didn't trigger the worst response of all time. It's clear she wants to take the pregnancy angle to its conclusion because it's getting her a lot of sympathy. So to take the pressure off and take the attention away, she did the worst thing she could do on TikTok. And I mean, even this is pushing that because I found this video. It was uploaded hours ago. This is definitely going to get taken down, but, you know. And listen, it's insane in isolation, but it's even more insane when you consider what's going on with Bonnie, because she was recently charged in the UK with outraging public decency. She was obviously arrested in Bali before that, but this feels like another level of serious, because obviously she just bribed them and got home. And it's not a gimmick, because the charges are very real.
Controversial OnlyFans creator Bonnie Blue is being charged with outraging public decency in the UK. The charges are from this video she made in December 2025, where she's simulating a sex act outside the Indonesian embassy in London while holding an Indonesian flag.
And there's never a good time for it, but you would think with these charges hanging over her head, she would potentially try and steer clear, at least of pretending to suck people off in public. That'll be a start. That's not the case though, because she is spamming these videos this morning as I'm recording this. It's kind of like she wants to go back to prison. And UK prison, if it comes to that, is one thing, but Mexican prison is obviously a whole different thing. You type it in and there's countless stories of people being tortured for literally like misdemeanors. There's outrageous content and there's just trying to get put away. And especially when she claims to be pregnant. I don't know if she's like forgetting her own storylines here, but it's not adding up. It does at least though make sense why she's trying to farm sympathy on TikTok. She's actually made a whole new account where the whole point of it is trying to humanize herself.
I just want to come on to say, yes, I am pregnant and I am beyond excited, beyond happy, and it's hard. I still have a persona to somewhat keep up. And on this page, I never want to tell you something if I'm going to have to lie. So what I've always done is if I can't be truthful, I just don't talk about it because...
And what she's actually saying isn't that important. It's what the comments are saying. Because as I said earlier, the sentiment towards her has for some reason shifted. Under every video where she's not explicitly saying she's going to be hunting barely legal teens, everybody seems to have just 180 for some reason. Wait, she seems so genuine here. I love that. The bar is admittedly on the floor, but for some reason people are just buying into this.
On this account, I don't really want to rage bait. I don't want to lie. I don't want to be Bonnie Blue as such, so...
I love that I follow her personal account and know the real tea. It's going to be so funny when she summons the Antichrist. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she has changed by the videos you've seen so far. Obviously she has.
Why? What's your mum's name?
Oh, Elizabeth.
You, Elizabeth. And I will your son.
So we'll see what happens. Is she going to end up in a Mexican prison? Maybe. If she does make it home, then things aren't looking great, but it could be worse. Her court date is on the 22nd of April, and it carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in prison. And the worst thing as well is that it actually sets her up perfectly.
In just 8 months' time, I am so excited to do the world's biggest live stream of a birth.